Trevis, you've obviously been able to take advantage of the opportunities that you have in this rotation at pass rusher. But now with the possibility of Quinn not being there, does that kind of change for you? Does the approach change for you? Does the expectation or the responsibility change for you going in with the expectation of maybe getting more snaps than you have been?
No, sir. The expectations are what they are. You know, I'm going to keep playing with confidence, keep playing with a chip on my shoulder. As far as the opportunity, it's another one that's given to me, and it's another one that I plan on taking advantage of.
Where's the chip come from?
Man, I feel like a broken record only because everybody always asks me that, and I say it's the one offer that I had in coming out of high school. You know, I really felt overlooked, and I've been on the revenge tour, just trying to.
Where would you have gone if you didn't get that offer?
Actually, my dream school was Texas Tech, but Tulsa was the only one who had enough faith in me, and I'm appreciative of them. So they gave me that one shot, and I haven't looked back ever since.
Would you have walked on somewhere, or would you have gone? What would you have done?
That's a good question, man. I probably would have had to end up walking on somewhere and creating my own opportunity, probably. But God-given Tulsa gave me one, and take advantage of it.
Going from a healthy scratch to now getting some significant snaps and making some significant plays, where do you think is the one area of growth you've grown the most in?
Probably my confidence, man. I know that's not something physically or mentally. Well, I guess mentally it is, but I think it's just my confidence. You know, the more reps I've gotten in this preseason and the beginning of this season is just giving me more and more faith that I can dominate this game. And overall, that's a goal of mine that I want to achieve.
What do you learn most from playing with Khalil Mack? And is there ever anything that he does on tape where it's like maybe that's even outside of the rules, but because of him being the generational talent, he can do it? Like, yeah, I probably shouldn't even try to do that.
Man, it's really just him playing with determination. And I feel like if you're a good football player and you play with that determination and confidence, you know, if you don't go by the rule book and you still make a play, it's nothing that can be denied. So if you just play with that chip on your shoulder, have that confidence in yourself, I feel like no matter what you do on the field, it's going to bring out the best results.
Going back to that one offer, do you think about how far you've come since then?
Yes, ma'am, I do. It's you know, it's all God, honestly, and I'm very appreciative, and it's something that I couldn't be more appreciative for, honestly.
Is it something you think about when you walked out to practice yesterday and you realize, you know, Khalil's not there, Robert's not there, Jeremiah's on IR, like you're the guy at practice?
Oh yeah, yes sir. It's you know, it's a great opportunity. You know, those are veteran guys, all three of those guys you just named, and they set the standard in our room, and that's something that I have to reach up to and continue to try to reach for. So, you know, with those guys not being at practice, it's just keeping up the tempo, making sure everybody's doing everything that we can, at least in our specific outside linebacker room, and filling in that role the best that I can.
I know you'll take a sack on any quarterback, but what would it mean to sack Brady?
It would mean a lot, honestly. You know, I pay my respect to Brady, but I'm not going to treat this week any different. I'm going to prepare the same way that I have. I'm not going to put too much on my plate and make myself overthink. I'm going to just go out there and let it all loose, play fun.
Being the guy at practice, are there ways in which Khalil or Robert have helped you from the sidelines?
Most definitely, yes. You know, going back to that video of them cheering for me when I was on the field and they weren't, you know, that's just something that I feel like they sort of bought into also, only because they've helped me get to where I am now. You know, they've seen my progress from last year to this year. So it's good seeing it pay off, but it's a lot more work to be done, and they always help me with that. They always critique me, even in the film room. You know, there's plenty of things that they help put on my plate and help me get it done.
I know it's the other side of the ball, but have you studied guys like Shaq Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul that Tampa has in your position doing stuff for their defense?
In my recent years, yes, sir, I have. And they have some great techniques. They're great players. But, I mean, as far as the Bears and what we're going to do, like we said, we're going to treat it like another week and prepare to our best and go out there and play fast and play fun.
He's not here anymore, but me personally, I kind of draw some parallels to you and your development to that of Roy Robertson Harris. Were there any conversations between you and him about how he took his role here? He came in undersized, kind of playing a new position, and he developed to be a really productive player and earned himself a nice contract. I kind of see that same trajectory for you. Was there any discussion between you guys about what that's kind of like?
Most definitely. You know, he's from the Dallas area, and that's sort of what put a bond between us last year. So that I mean, he gave me a lot of tips, a lot of tendencies, a lot of things that I could do to help get better. And you know, he's a great guy. He works hard. He turned nothing into something. So you know, I think it's sort of some similarity between us two, indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.